We all desire to belong and have a sense of community, to be seen beyond our limitations, and instead known for our personalities, passions, and aspirations. Yet, too often, people with developmental disabilities are overlooked and denied the opportunity to realize their potential and live a life of independence. These individuals are valuable members of society, deserving of respect, inclusion, and support.
So even though there are many more services available for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities than ever before, for them and for their families, there's still challenges and barriers that exist. And that creates an issue for them as they grow into adulthood. They're often overlooked for jobs and activities just because of a perceived limitation, which is not true.
Every human being suffers some form of trauma. The real issue is how you manage it. And the best way to help people with their traumas and be better in life is to understand them. So we set up a baseline trauma training for every person who works here to understand the importance of what has impacted people, particularly those with developmental disabilities who suffer more trauma than most, almost by definition.
Headquartered in Irvington, New York, and serving the entire Hudson Valley and New York metropolitan area, Abbott House provides person-centered, trauma-informed care and support to nearly 3,000 individuals each year. This includes children in foster care, struggling families, and adults with developmental disabilities. Promoting safety, healing, and hope in all they do, Abbott House helps build promising futures for human beings with complex needs.
Abbott House was founded at the height of the civil rights movement. In that same spirit, on November 1st, 1963, Abbott House officially opened its doors as an agency at the forefront of child welfare, providing a safe haven for children and families, regardless of race, religion, or circumstance. Dr. King attended Abbott House's inaugural dinner, where he praised Abbott House for being at the forefront of family life. His message was an inspiration to Abbott House and everybody who attended, and remains a part of Abbott House's history and mission. In the 1990s, Abbott House created a program called Services for People with Developmental Disabilities, which provided housing and day programs to those individuals with special needs. They want to feel belong and accepted. They don't want to be defined by their disabilities, but by their abilities and their passions.
Many individuals come to Abbott House from trauma-ridden pasts, resulting in a loss of their sense of place in the world. At its heart, Abbott House strives to help people recover from deep trauma or intervene before it occurs, so individuals can achieve self-direction and independence. Here, struggling families and children are given the tools to heal, find acceptance, and create successful futures.
In our residential program, we support 107 people with different diagnoses throughout our 16 group homes. And our main focus in all of these homes is independence, and promoting independence through skill building and support of a behavior team. The ultimate goal is this is their life, and we are not controlling it, we are supporting them through it. Many years ago, when you were given a diagnosis, basically your family was told to put you in an institution and there was really no hope for you. So to be living in a world where someone who has a different ability or a disability actually has a chance at a life that they deserve is so important.
Through its array of services, care, and fostering, Abbott House helps those with developmental disabilities find their stride. Across Westchester County, Rockland County, and the Bronx, homes are set up to provide caring and safe atmospheres with attentive supervision from highly trained and dedicated personnel. And because sometimes the ideal option for a child with complex needs is fostering, Abbott House's thoroughly vetted foster parents are committed to providing a caring and safe home.
It's just truly a blessing. I didn't have this much freedom in my life ever because the agency gives me more freedom. Back in Rockland, I was abused. Thrown down the stairs, I was spit at, I was a lot of other stuff. When you come to where I live, so many nice people, so many supportive people that have your back, and the agency provides you whatever you need on the go. It's just perfect. The beginning part of getting my license, I kind of needed help to do the application, which I wasn't really familiar with. And then when I started driving, started feeling it, I was like, dang, it felt so good to be behind the wheel. It really did. The family that we have within, the agency of Abbott House, they're there for you. just because like you have a disability doesn't mean you can't do things in life. You can. You just gotta keep working towards it. You gotta push it. You gotta push yourself to your limits.
It taught me how to be self-sufficient, how to be more aware, how to be understanding, how to look for signs of who is going to treat you with the utmost respect. I'm trying to instill a new legacy inside of me for my kids to see that the challenges and the things that I overcame a part of Abbott House made me who I am today. I got the best team in the world. I got people that really, care about us, who to look up for us and always being there when we need them. Like, no matter how busy their schedule is, that they always make time to even check up to see how we're doing.
We train our staff in this model, and this also aligns with the person-centered planning, which is the standard of excellence in serving individuals with developmental disabilities. This model will help our individuals overcome those stigmas and the marginalization that they have felt over the years and recover and become more independent citizens.
Everyone deserves a chance at living an enriching life, no matter their circumstances. With the right support in place, people with developmental disabilities can heal from trauma, pursue independence, and realize their true potential as valuable members of their communities. No one should be defined by their disability. Learn more today about Abbott House, celebrating 60 years of safety, healing, and hope.